Hi people, how you all doing? So I thought I'd give you a bit of a catch up with this mn86 that I'm building. Just before I start and show you that, I've also managed to get the paint now to do the spoiler and the wing mirrors on the Cosworth. So that'll get painted and put on. Once that's done, I'll take that out for a run.
Property values hold a much higher yield by year 3.
Before I get into the MN car, look, I'll show you all the chassis and stuff to that in a minute. So with the HPI wheelyking, it's still looking like this at the minute. Sorry, I'll keep getting in the light, guys. The light is literally directly behind me, so as soon as I stand like this, it'll get in the way, but I try and stay out of the way. But yeah, with the HPI, guys, sorry, I was just turning the TV down there. So I've taped all the inside of the shell. I double taped it, so it's got double layer. Because these shells are actually quite thin, guys. But I'm going to have to take the disc out and put some grease in them because they're way too open. But just so I can show you, I've got the top link kit. So I've got all that. Then I've got the high link kit, but I made a mistake. You see these blocks? I actually need 4 of these blocks, obviously, to do the suspension. I didn't realise that they only come with 2, so I've ordered one, realised I've ordered another set, so when they come I will be doing this car, well, truck. Then I've got the Traxxas links for the bottom. Then I've got Traxxas drive shafts, obviously for the drive shafts. And I've also got the spur gear now. So once I get the other set of these, I can crack on with that build. Basically, I'm going to make it so you see how the bottom links are going down like this. When I add the long wheelbase kit, when these links are on, the links will sit more straight, so they won't be so much like that. They'll be more like that when they're on the truck. So it'll give it kind of a lower stance. Plus as well, I was gonna consider doing a double shock, but I'll probably do what I did with my sound car and just run the ones with oil with the springs, and then pretty much empty the oil on the outside ones, just so it still actuates. Because if you leave all that the oil damper stuff in there, the fluid, it'll make it too stiff. So the outside ones will mainly just be for show, so it looks like it's got 4 shocks. I might do that, I might not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm getting there, guys. Obviously the thing what is waiting for parts that take the longest is waiting for this, waiting for that. Like some of this stuff come quite quick, some of it took a little while. This actually came quite quick. This took quite a while, and so did this. But yeah, once I get the other links, I'll be able to crack on with that. And then once that's up and done, I'll take that out for a run video. So yeah, it is getting there, guys. Like I said, it's waiting for parts and stuff. Plus, I've been working, I've got kids, I've got a girlfriend. I'm not gonna lie, building this. Let me move this. Building this has took some considerable time. So this is the chassis I've been working on. This is the MN chassis, guys. This chassis is fully up and running. So obviously I put the B-lock wheels, I put upgraded suspension, I've also put the upgraded drive shafts, obviously this one here too. I have also done the body shell, but again I'm still waiting for some bits. And that's only because I've literally just ordered them, so I'm waiting for, at the minute, I'm waiting for the aluminium steering linkage. So it'll be the survey horn, this link and this link. That'll all be an alley. So that'll be going on when I get it. Another thing I've ordered is a couple of Mercedes stickers to stick on over. I don't want to show you the shell yet, but on the front where you got the MN sign, the Mercedes sticker will stick over that. Sorry guys, I don't want to spoil the shell yet. I'm going to show you that in a minute. So, actually, before I do show you the shell, I'm probably going to move this camera now anyway, guys. So you can see what I'm running. So I've got the Hobbywing 1060. Is it a 1060? Yeah, 1060 ESC. It's probably hard to see in there, but yeah, there it is, guys. Again, I'm just running it off of one of these radios. Like, simple, basic, does the job. I mean, you can get a better radio if you want to, or just that'll do for me at the minute. So what I'm going to show you now as well, guys, is I've also added the bash guard thing along there, and then I wanted to do the one on the rear too. Well, so I've done the rear, but it doesn't bolt on as easy as the front, guys. So if you want to put the rear one on, you need to cut off these tabs. So this tab, it comes and folds out. So if you cut them off of this metal thing and then just screw this, so it just screws in from the two sides. It doesn't screw in here too. Like the front one screws in here and here. So here and here. And the back one doesn't have this. I had to cut it off because otherwise it wouldn't work. But yeah, I managed to get it on there. If you're wondering what battery I'm running this on, I'm actually running it on the battery to that ZD car. And it is a bit of a squeeze to get it in there, but it does fit in there, look. See, it's in there. Also, what I think is a pretty good idea, because when you've got the shell and that on this car, obviously you know that the battery leads in from the bottom in this tray. Well, getting to the pin, getting to the pin inside here is quite difficult, because on the plastic spoiler, did I check? No, there it is. On the plastic spoiler just here, there's some more holes at the bottom. So this sticks out. So it makes it more difficult to get to that pin. So I've actually just cut off the bottom, I think it's like 4 holes. Yeah, 4 holes. I just cut them out. I cut them out, and now I've got more space to get in there and get to the pin. Other than that, it would be really difficult to get that pin in with that plastic in the way. You can do it. You can probably use some pliers and do it. But now I should be able to get in there without really using pliers. I should be able to just do it with my fingers now, because that plastic bit's not in the way. And if you give me a sec, guys, I will show you the body shell. Right then, guys, so there's the body shell. I've opened the doors and stuff already because I want to kind of show you the interior and stuff as well. So yeah, give me 2 secs and I'll be straight on that. One thing on the chassis before I show you this shell, if you want to run this ZD battery like I am, it'd also be a good idea. Let me just pop this pin out, guys. Yeah, it'd also be a good idea. So the battery, obviously you just pop that out, slide it. See what I mean? It is quite fiddly, guys. Right. Oh, hang on, guys. I've got to unplug the battery a minute. Right, there you go, guys. It's a bit difficult to do trying to hold the car and show you, so just slide the battery out and see this tray just slides backwards and forwards. But what you want to do, if you want to run this battery in it, is you see inside here where the tray closes to, this bit. You want to just Dremel that down a little bit so there's not so it doesn't stick out so far. Then you will be able to slide this battery in. If you don't grind that down, it makes it really tight, so putting this battery in is quite tight. But if you just grind a bit off, just take a couple of mil off of it, and you'll be able to slide the ZD battery straight in there. Right, on to the shell then, guys. I think I'll pick the camera up for this one. So, I've painted the interior black. I've also put some like Sparko stickers on the seats. I've also added, like, I've painted the dash, the steering wheel, I've painted the floor a different colour. It's probably going to be a bit hard to show you on the actual door panel. But I can probably show you on here. I painted these bits in gunmetal grey. See, as you can see inside. So I painted these in gunmetal grey and then used a lighter grey like to do around the dash and stuff. Also, I've added, I don't know if you can quite see it, I put some of these, I just cut some blue squares to make it look like it's got TVs in the head, like in the back of the headrest. Also as well, in these Mercedes G-Wagons, you've got a big digital display over here. So I've also did a strip of this, it's actually vinyl wrap, guys. I just cut some down, stuck it in there, and I put the AMG sign on it, like to make it look like when you just turn it on kind of thing. The little clocks I just kind of made up. I just made them up out of some little round stickers. But yeah, that's pretty much the interior. I'll show you the back of the cab. There's a hole here because I'm going to be running some lights. I'm going to be running the lights from the front, and I'm also going to be putting spotlights on the front of this bumper here, so they're going to run through to the back as well out of that same hole. But I'm waiting for them because I broke one of the brackets. So also, I have added lights in here, so there's lights in these. I've also put 2 sets of lights in here, even though you're only meant to put one light. So this is meant to be the normal light, and then this is meant to be your brake light. But I put 2 lights in there to light up the whole back light. Another thing I'm going to point out was I just noticed it. So you see here, you got the screw, and you got another screw here. If you don't notch this plastic out, when you close the door, you won't actually be able to close it because them screws will be poking out. Maybe you can use some countersink ones, but yeah, so I knocked some holes out so the door will actually close without being pushed out. Oh yeah, I put this little dude on the back. I've also added like a Hobby Wing and Pioneer. I put on the G500 4x4. I put on the V8 sign here. I'm not really going to do stickers on this car too much. I'm going to be leaving it like this pretty much. And yeah, I put a light bar up here. And then most of the light, well, all of the lights are going to be running through the back here. This is to connect to light. I've got this cable here will be for the battery. So literally, I would just plug this battery into this wire, shove it in the back, close the door, and that's what's going to power the lights. If you like, I'll give you a quick look at that. Give me 2 seconds and I'll plug it in. So there you go, there's the light bar, guys. Let me turn this light out. So there's the light bar. Yeah, I know the front lights ain't on, but they're not plugged in at the minute. And then you got the rear here. You can vaguely see these lights. And then yeah, I got these lights down here. I have also put light bulbs in these, but they're just blank. So I've done the one that looks like the indicator. This is the reverse light. I've also done the same on the front. I don't know if you will be able to pick it up. But the bulbs in there are actually orange, see it? I've basically used a permanent marker and done them orange. It is quite hard to see, but it is orange. See, there's the lead there for the front lights. And I've done the same there on the back, see, so that's why it looks orange. But yeah, guys. So, let me just turn these lights. So yeah, guys. There's my, mn86. If you give me 2 secs, I'll kind of just put it on the chassis. And there it is, guys. My mn86. Obviously, it's not screwed down. But once it is, this is pretty much what it's going to look like. But yeah, once it's all done, like I said, I'm just waiting for the steering links, the Mercedes stickers, and the spotlights, so I can run the spotlights through to the back. And then once all that's done, it'll be screwed together, and then I'll do a running video on it, guys. But yeah, I think the interior doesn't look too bad, guys. I think it looks pretty good. I can't wait to get a little run out of it, not gonna lie. But yeah, as soon as it's all done, guys, I'll run it. As soon as... Come on, Pickles, you piece of shit. Well, anyway, guys. So as soon as this is done, I'll run it. As soon as I've done this wheelyking, I'll run that. Once I painted the spoiler and wing mirrors for this Cosworth, I'll run that too. If there's a car you would like to see, like maybe there's one in one of my videos you would like to see again, or you'd like to see one of the other ones, just leave a comment below and let me know, and I'll see if I could do a run video on it. I'm not going to lie, guys, after time these days, I don't really know what to take out. But on that note, please like and subscribe, leave any comments, and I'll see you next time.